welcome to, hi, welcome to Tamara's Lunchbox, Tuesday edition. It's cold outside, so I got something warm for today. Let's see, okay, first things first, Mountain Dew, Andy's Mints, of course. Got my pineapple, I haven't ate it yet today. Never got a chance this morning. And I have some homemade white sauce. It's good. It's not as good as the restaurant, but it's, I like it, but not as good as the restaurant. Okay. The reason I have white sauce is because I have chicken teriyaki and roasted potatoes. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So good, y'all. We had it for supper last night. I was like, I want to try something new. We were just going to have the chicken and roasted potatoes. And I asked Brian, I was like, will you eat teriyaki chicken? He was like, yeah. So I made it and we both enjoyed it. And like I said, I went ahead and made the white sauce with it, but white sauce not quite as good as the restaurant, but it will do in a pinch. All right. Here's the chicken. I got a little bit of, you see it? Yeah, there's the sesame seeds. I put some of those on it. Very good. Very, very tasty. And so's my roasted potatoes. Yum. And I'm dipping those in white sauce too. Yes, so good. Our power was on when we got home yesterday. Based on the stove time, because the stove will come back on and start at that time. So you can about guess about how many hours it's been back on based on the time that it's showing to what the real time is, if that makes sense. So it was about 4 hours behind, because it was saying it was 1 something and it was really 5 something, so it was a little over 4 hours behind. So if it had come back on 4 hours after it went off, you're looking about 8, 9 o'clock. So I started smelling everything in the refrigerator and nothing seemed to be spoiled or went bad on me. So I said, well, we're going to go for it. And we had this chicken, like I said, last night. And I woke up this morning, so I don't guess it does anything. I'm still here. Very tasty. And yesterday I made a comment about some people not making it to 2022, and I never went back to it. We got talking about other things. Well, Who I was referring to was Betty White. Start on my pineapple too. I know her from the Golden Girls. That was the show that was on when I was little. I know there's other shows she's been on and all that, but that's the one that I watched. And I loved her character Rose on Golden Girls, you know. And when she passed, of course, you know, they started telling it, announcing it. And I come across a picture of all four of them together. And they posted on New Year's Day and said what heaven looks like. I was like, well, that was sad. Because now they're all back together again. But it's still sad. Because it's one of those things that when you watch a TV show or a movie, anything like that, and you watch it over and over, they don't age. So you don't think about these people getting older. For you, and for me, they were still the Golden Girls in the 80s. You don't think about them getting older. Actresses and actresses age just like the rest of us do. They're not exempt from it. But, you know, she had a long and happy life. I guess happy. Huh. But, you know, to be 99 and weeks away from being 100, pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. And that's what was kind of sad, like, about the Queen. You know, Queen Elizabeth. You know, her husband died last year. And he was 99. You know, and they've had a long life. I mean, they were together, you know, right before she became queen, you know, and all that. And they had a very long marriage, you know. And that's the thing. I mean, you marry someone in the hopes that you'll have a long marriage with each other. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes people die quicker than other ones, you know. Because we all have an end date. That's one thing about it. We are not getting out of this alive. It's one way to put it. But I was watching that 1883 show. The prequel to Yellowstone. Well, in that very first episode, the main character had went before his family. And his wife was bringing, I don't know if it was her sister or his sister. I didn't quite put two and two together. But the character was the aunt to their children. So she belongs to one of them. Well, when they got there by train, he was in Fort Worth, Texas is where he was. And that's where they had to meet him. And when he got there, or he met back up, he told her, he said, I'm sorry to hear, I think he said Henry. I don't know. I don't know, because her husband's already passed by the time the show starts. And so, sorry to hear of his passing. And she just kind of looked at him. And this is what she said. You can't believe in heaven and be sad when people go there. Wow. You know, because we are sad when people leave here. You know. And a lot of times, people never get over it. You know, they never grieve that person. You've heard it. A person dying of a broken heart. You know, it happens. It is a real thing. And when she made that little line, I was just like, wow. I'd never heard it put that way. You know, because we believe heaven's where you want to be. You know, that's our end goal. That's where we want to end up. But yeah, you can't believe in heaven and be sad when people go there. Man. But it still doesn't change the fact that people do leave, and it is sad. When you know you're never going to see that person in this life. But yeah, I was sad to hear that she passed. And first of all, didn't make it to the new year. Second, didn't make it to her 100th birthday. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of like, well, why couldn't she have went a couple more weeks? Got to that milestone 100, you know? Because there's a lot of us that are not going to make it that long. And you never know when that day is. You know? You always got to be ready. You always, that's one reason, right? Which, my family, we don't fuss and fight. We don't do none of that. Yes, we have disagreements. Yes, we bicker sometimes, you know. But you don't let that stuff drag on. You know, life's too short to live that way, first of all. You can't get along. Get away from each other. But, every time I end a conversation with family, they leave, walk out the door. I walk out the door. You know, it's always, I love you. You know. Because that could be the very last time you talk to them. None of us have any idea when we're leaving here. None. None of us know our date. You just don't. And you know, if we've got some like bad weather coming, you know, something like that, or you know something's coming, and I talk to my parents on the way home every day from work, and you know, we'll talk about it or whatever. It's like, well, hope everything's all right, and be able to talk to you tomorrow. You know, it's like, if it's not, I'll see you on the other side. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and dread it, you know, because you're not gonna stop it. So if it's not gonna be okay, there ain't nothing we can do about it. So there's no sense in worrying about it. It's just, I know where I'm going. I know where you're going. So we'll see each other there. But it still is sad when people leave. And like I said, I mean, I come across the Golden Girls, you know, TV Land shows them, and some other shows, some other channels. Then just like, man, everybody's gone. And you just remember that show coming on Saturday nights, you know, sitting there watching it. What are they going to come up with this time? Now they can make their show in heaven because they're all together again, right? This was really good, y'all. Really, really good. I will definitely be making this chicken again. You will see this again, I promise. Oh. Goodness, that's loud. All right, y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. And, excuse me. And I hope you have a good evening. And I hope you're staying warm if it's cold where you are, because it's freezing here. I'm wrapped up under my blanket, got my puffy vest on, trying to stay warm. But, I guess that's it. That's all. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. And may the peace of the Lord be with you until I see you again. And take care. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Not sure. I think we're having tacos. I think we're having tacos tonight. So probably have tacos tomorrow. But it should be good. We'll have a great time once again. All right. And if you are, I'm going to say this before I go. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here for Tamara's Lunchbox. And I hope you'll check us out and have lunch with us. Bring your lunch. If you come across this that's not lunchtime, then get you a snack. If not, then get you something later. Don't go hungry. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.